as well. As we head down the straight here, Purge and Smitty battling. Smitty looking on the high side of Tyler Fink, but the 14 keeps the lead ahead of the 8. But the 31 Valalinka looking to make a statement with maybe making a move, and Tyler Fink is now under pressure from Smitty. Smitty and Fink side by side into turn 3 here on lap 10. Smitty in the lead ahead of Tyler Fink. Great move by the number 8 car. Here we are then on lap 10, and Fink to the low side, down the inside. Contact. The 14 car nearly spinning out there, but with a rough move on the number 8. Tyler Fink takes the lead back, and now he's helped Aesop Purge out, because Purge is now purchasing a ticket back up into second place, potentially even into the lead. Purge takes the lead in the Valorant 31 car. What a move by Aesop Purge, who takes the lead away from Tyler Fink. Smitty as well battling in the background with the Red Bull number 92 car as they head down the straight. They're side by side, they're making contact but not able to make anything else of it. G9 Towers gets ahead of Smitty, who has a bit of a slump now. Meanwhile, there's a battle for second now brewing between the Red Bull 92 and the number 14 KN car heading round the fourth corner. The 92 as Purge goes all the way to the low side that's in the wall there. I think that was Cooler potentially, who just clunks the wall on the exit of turn 12. But they head round turn 1 for the 12th time, and it's G9 Towers versus Tyler Fink heading round turn 1, and who's going to come out ahead in this one? It's the Red Bull 92 car who gets ahead of Tyler Fink. So the two Camaros battling, and Tyler Fink gets a little bit slippy out on the outside there. Looked like he may have tagged the wall or something of the sort. I think there could be lapsed traffic for the leaders soon as well, so we'll keep an eye out for that though, as meanwhile not a lot of battling elsewhere. But as they head out of turn 4 here on lap 12, over the line and into the pits comes Tyler Fink. Tyler Fink in the pits, and just behind him is Smitty. So Smitty and Fink are both in the pits. That means Cooler now goes up into third. That means Mozzie Boy and Chickers will go up into fourth and fifth respectively. And let's see if Joseph Singh gets anywhere near this as well. There's Smitty in the pits. There's Joseph Singh getting ahead of Smitty and Fink for the moment, but remember, you probably have to pit later on. So he's turning it to net positions now. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead is still absolute hot topic here on lap 13. There's Tyler Fink and Smitty in the pits. We'll keep an eye on those two. Maybe even on the map in the top corner. So we can see the number 9 being Smitty, and the guy ahead being the number 8 positioned Tyler Fink car. But heading is someone then, the number 31 and the number 92 fly round. But the number 31 in P1 ahead at the moment. So it's I think these two, and then the battle between Chickens and Mozzie are the two closest battles on track. Joseph Singh has pitted in his Iron Brew Toyota, the only Toyota in the race today. Here's Chickers and Mozzie going for it at the moment as well. Joseph Singh now going to go behind Tyler Fink and behind T. Smitty. Joseph Singh now down in 9th, but Demon Killer will have to stop soon, so Joseph Singh isn't completely lost forever now. We head through that in the top corner. We can see the battle for the lead. G9 Towers being the car that we're highlighted on. But we can see if they make any position changes. Meanwhile, heading over the line, Chickers and Mozzie not making any position changes for the moment, heading into turn 1. We'll cut back to the leaders. The map now showing the battle between Chickers and Mozzie. But Purge and 9 Towers have kind of settled down now, as Joseph Singh there has come out just behind Cooler, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm right in saying that. He's also come out ahead of the battle with Mozzie, which is vital for his strategy. Meanwhile, Aesop Purge trying to keep ahead of the 92 of Night Owls. And he does, heading on to the next lap. He's heading into turn 1. Purge, he's very good at managing that gap at the moment, I must say. There's Cooler ahead in third at the moment, then comes Mozzie and Chickies. We'll keep an eye on Demon Killer. Let's see if Demon Killer comes into the pits this lap. The red VRT car. He doesn't, he stays out longer. That'll help Joe's strategy as Demon Killer on worn tyres. So, but we also have Smitty and Tyler Finkel's are very close behind as well. But we have Nine Towels heading around. We head down the straight here with the Red Bull and the Valorant car into turn 1. They head through that, and then Cooler in the pits. Cooler is in the pits, and we can see the cars coming past now. So we're looking from the rear right corner of Cooler's car. And actually, let's keep an eye on Joseph Singh, as he is at turn 3 now, but I don't think he'll come out ahead of Cooler as such. To see if a Demon Killer in the pits, so that'll help Joe's strategy. Joe will be able to jump out of the pits. Meanwhile, out of the pits for Cooler and P5. And you can see Tyler Fink going through. You can see Smitty Boat as well, looking like he might go through on the man in the number 6 711 car. He's over the grass. He's over the grass. He kicked up a bit of dirt. Cooler struggling out the pits there. But there is Demon Killer on the map, and he's just been overtaken by Joseph Singh. So Singh up into 8th in his debut NASCAR race in Vantage Racing Team and in any kind of competitive environment. As meanwhile, into the pits comes Chickies. That means Mozzie goes up into the podium places now as well, with Cooler pitting on the last lap. So let's see, there is Mozzie in the 29, his first ever Forza Motorsport race, the V1 Europe champion, the reigning V1 champion from the most recent V1 series. And actually, it's quite. And the leaders of pit, the leaders, Aesop Purge and G9 Towers, are all practically bumping each other down the pits. That's incredible. As there's battling with Tyler Fink and Smitty. They're very close together, heading down the backstretch. I think they're bump drafting. So the 14 getting a bump draft by the number 8. Is it going to loosen up the 14? No. On the high side goes Smitty. But we'll see where, on the mini-map, that's where Purge and Nine Towers are. The number 3 thing is the man in P3, G9 Towers. So we'll see as they come out the pits. They're currently at turn 1 already though. So I don't think Tyler Fink and Smitty are going to be able to catch up to these two. Or if they are, it will be very tight. But the leaders are heading around turn 2. Oh, and in the wall there. In the wall for Tyler Fink. Smitty going to the outside to react to that. But yeah, they've come out way behind. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, just under the leaderboard there, those are the leaders. Mozzie in the pits as well. So the man with the Asda logo on the back of his car, which is very comical. Asda, for those who don't know, is a British shop. British, what we call a supermarket. So it's kind of like equivalent to, it's like a green version of Walmart. For you Americans, the North American lovelies. Yeah, we have Fink and Smitty battling into turn 1. As Mozzie in the pits, he's going to drop to about 5th, 6th, maybe even 7th, depending on if he comes out ahead of Chickies. We'll keep an eye on Chickies as he's heading towards turn 1. So Mozzie there, look, the 2 dots that you see on the screen are Mozzie and Chickies. I don't think Chickies is going to come out anywhere near an overtake on Mozzie for the moment, or I could be wrong actually. As Chickies heading through turn 1, Smitty and the 14 not able to make anything of each other. As there's Chickies, actually it's very tight between Mozzie and Chickies actually. So they head round, Demon Killer in the pits again. Chickies gets ahead of Mozzie. a very last minute. I think any later, and he would have struggled with that. But heading round turn 4, Mozzie ahead of Joseph Singh, and there's someone in the wall. Someone in the wall. That's Cooler. Cooler has hit the wall. What has happened to the 7-Eleven car? We'll have to have a look here and see what happened. So this is a replay of what happened to Cooler. As you can see, the battle up the front there. Go for it. It's a Demon Killer pit. Oh no, it's done that thing with the graphics again. So this is what happened to Cooler. He was currently P5. He's hit the wall on the exit, and as Smitty and Tyler Fink were side by side, Smitty got ahead of him in the wall for the number 6, and he's now got the whole lap to do with the damaged car. It's not the best thing for the 7-Eleven car. That's a shame for him. As they head through here, it's up Purge. Why has it done that with the graphics again? Don't know. I might get rid of the graphics. I'll keep the driver list up, the rest of it can probably head. There's A-Stop Purge here. He's currently the leader. Ignore the leaderboard up the top. So Joseph Singh and Chickers are currently behind. I think they're just ahead of Demon Killer. So the top two on that leaderboard are currently in actually 6th and 7th, not the lead of the race. So that's just a graphical mistake. Apologies. Not too sure how to rectify it. But heading through the short shoot with the actual race leader of A-Stop Purge is into the pits for Cooler after a spin. That's a shame for him. As he heads around, I think someone just hit the wall there. That could have been Tyler Fink. I think it was Tyler Fink. If he didn't hit the wall, he got very close to it. In that number 6 car. Number 14 car. Guy. Heading round. Tyler Fink in the 14. Currently in P4. Ignore the leaderboard in the top corner, but I'm just using that so that I can flick through the drivers' camera angles. They head through on the high side there for the 14 and the 8. As on the inside of the 8 now. And the 8 pits, Smitty in the pits. So where's Mozzie going to be retrospective to that? He's currently battling still with Chickets. So Chickets and Mozzie battling over actual 6th place, not 6th place on the leaderboard, because that's wrong. They head down. So they head round turn 1 here, Mozzie ahead. No, Mozzie behind the 25. He's currently ahead of Smitty, who's had to pit again. So I think that means Joseph Singh would be ahead of Smitty. I'm just going to confirm that for you. Yeah, he has overtaken Smitty. That's Joe. Currently, I think he might be lapping someone. Pits, or is he overtaking Smitty at the pits? I think he is. Or he might be lapping Demon Killer. I think he's lapping Demon Killer. That's what Joseph Singh's doing in the number 30 Toyota, the only Toyota in this race. Meanwhile, Purge still pressing on for the lead of this race. Smitty had to pit. Getting loose there in the background is the green 711 car. This is the Valin car, your race leader. If you think of it, move Chickets and Joseph Singh in between Demon Killer and Mozzie, and I'm pretty sure that's the order. So in the driver table, that what I'm talking about. If you move these two, Joseph Singh and Chickets, the one with the yellow square flicking in between them, if you move them down to here, that's where they are, retrospective to everyone else, but due to a graphical mistake, they're showing up as different. But meanwhile, your leader, Aesop Purge, currently ahead of G9 Towels. So Purge doing a great job here. Had a pretty good run in VF1, but in Forza he's in a different league today. Looking certain to take the win ahead of the 92 Red Bull car. But no, the race has kind of settled down now. It went from chaotic to now settling down a bit. The lead is approaching traffic. Well, it's been a great race so far here on that 26. Here at the Brickyard. We still have over half the race to go. And oh no, I've had that bug where you only gets a certain amount of the race and it doesn't go more forward than that. That's a shame. Well, I can give you the running order afterwards. Let me try and find it. Results and points. So hang on. Right. So the results for this race were for Friday night. Oh no, that's Miami. No, that's not it. Where is it? I had it here somewhere. Oh, I've got it on my stream. I've got it on my stream from yesterday. My point of view onboard stream. So I'll link that on this video so you can go see my point. Joseph Singh's onboard of this race, his radio for the entire race, and also you can see the entire race instead of only 28 laps. So apologies for the mishap here today, but it's been a great time here, and hopefully I'll see you in VRL IndyCar. One more thing before I go is there's something on this car that I need to tell you all about. I'll do photo mode. Something on this car that I need to tell you about. So, let me just get a thumbnail. That'll do-ish. Not. Okay, it'll do. Okay, don't know how to move it up or... Oh, you can't move it any higher? Okay, that's a shame. Anyway, something on this car that I need to tell you about. Hello, Mars in the background. On the side of the car lip. No, Red V1. Yeah. Just remember these two events. Because so the blue one is for later on, like 2026 type time. The yellow one, however, the yellow and pink one. Remember that. That's all I'm gonna say. As yeah. Anyway, that's been a great race, and I'll catch you all next time. Also, let me just look at Palapa. Oh, it's Palapa-Way, not Palapa-Way. Right, I got it. I got that now. I'll do that for the IndyCar tonight. And also, it's cool that you can tell which ones are the British entries because they both have a British flag on the bonnet. Mine just has number 30 on it. Mozzie's doesn't. Also, Mozzie done a Mustang, and I should have done a Mustang because of the yellow thing in the pink. But yeah, instead I did a Toyota and put Lexus on the front of it, because obviously Toyota, its luxury car brand is Lexus. But yeah, that's been a great race at the Brickyard. Thank you ever so much, and I will see you in another video. I'm going to try and get it to the bricks at the bottom. There we go. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.